Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy.
Kia ora, welcome to my channel. I've come on to do a pick 10 and I'm using a new book that I've only used a couple of times. I think I've done a few things in it. Anyway, I'm going to flip it over to it so it takes less room. And I've got my sticks already. I have taken them out, given them a good shuffle around a few times, but that's all I'm going to do because they make so much noise, and we're just going to start picking. Add black or white. Right. Well, the page is white because I've already added gesso, so we're going to get straight into it and add some black, and I'll just clean off my paint. I'm just using up the dregs of my paint so that I can get some new ones, but you can't waste what you've got. You've got to use them all up. Right. It's looking a bit mucky. Right. I cut some edges off a foam under a topper pad. That's what it is. That I bought for my granddaughter or for one of the beds, and that was too big because it was cheaper to buy the king size than the queen size. So I cut it to shape, and now I use all the extra bits for putting paint down. And I'm going to use a stencil, so I will be back in a moment. Right, I'm back, and I've got a stencil here. Just going to run some bits of black down, maybe a few on this side. Whoops, not doing it particularly carefully. Just using what I've got on my, yeah, and maybe just a bit there. That will do for that one. And this one here is got some letters on it. And they're all back to front and higgledy-piggledy, so it doesn't really matter which way you do them. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And doesn't really have to be full numbers or anything. Just right. Yep, I think I like that. I'm going to leave that just like that. Move my terrible dirty stencils out of the way. Right, now make sure that's in the right place, and we shall go for number 2. Go from the middle again. Add texture paste. Right. Alright, where are you? Oh, on my table. Get a spatula. And what are we going to do? I think that I might add some colour to my texture paste. And that will add a colour to it. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, and I'll just get out some paste. Put it down there, and I think I'm going to add some metallic amethyst. Oops, might be a bit much. Give it a mix about. This does make it a little bit more runny, but hey, I'm okay with that. And I have got a very pretty couple of flowers here, and I think I'm going to do these. Do that little bit there. I don't know if it's part of the flower or not, but that's what we will do. That off there. We don't want to. Another little bit up there. All right. Hopefully. Oh, nice. I like that. Right, now I'm going to do one down here. Way too much paste out, but it's okay. I am okay with that. I'll find somewhere to put the leftover bits, even if it's just on a bit of paper. Not too bad, not perfect, but I'll be back. Right, I'm back, and that's what my flowers are looking like. I'm quite happy with those. They're not perfect, but that's okay. There's a slight turn around. Use ink. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. What ink are we going to use? I was just using my inks last night too. Was it last night or the night before? Yes, the night before. I didn't do a video last night. Okay, I think I'm just going to do a bit of this drippagey thing again. Give it a bit of a spray. Put it back that way, getting it absolutely everywhere. Did not get a cloth. Just look. Right, okay. Just drip some more. I'm going to give it a little bit more ink, water. Right, okay. It's pretty wet. Dot a bit off at the edges there. Alright, I think I'm just going to do what I did last time and just give it a little bit of a has gone around my flowers a little bit. I'm going to dry those up a bit. We don't want my modelling paste going all horrible. Just going to spread that around a bit actually. Why not? Why not? Right, okay, I'll give this a dry off and I'll be back. Well, my heat gun has decided it's too hot, so I'm going to have to wait a while. So while I'm waiting, I thought I'd show you my little haul that I bought. I finally got myself my 2.5-inch punch, which I've used it so much last night that it looks old already. And I bought a new Helmar's 450 dry adhesive. It's very good. I love that because my other one's just about finished. I bought a new archival ink and re-inker in jet black. Now I bought this in Dabbing Dabber in clear, and I haven't used it yet, but I took the lid off it and I've dabbed it and it feels quite wet, so I'm hoping that'll work nicely because I was trying to get a re-inker for my pad but I couldn't get one. Things are quite hard to get in this country at the moment, so that was my little wee haul. And so I'm going to stop for a little while and drink my hot chocolate while this dries a bit, and I'll be back. Right, it's still not cool enough yet to go, so I'm come back on to pull my next from, and I will add torn paper. Right, and that will be number 4, so I shall be back. Right, I'm back and it dried it off pretty much, and I've got a couple of bits of paper here that I'll cut out bits and pieces with, and I'm just going to tear up some bits. So this is a very pale pink and blue shimmery ink. Not putting big bits all over it. I might not use that bit. I'll put that over here and get a little glue stick. Right, now put a little bit of paper to glue on. It is, what is the time? 6 minutes past 10 on a Thursday night. My daughter got the house that she missed out on last time. Very nice house. She was quite excited because it's got a dishwasher and security doors, security and bug screens all in one on the front and the back door, so she was quite rapt about that. And what else? She can move out in straight away. The owner of the house she's in, you're supposed to give 28 days notice, but because she wants to move back in, she's happy for Andrea to move out right away. So today we spent all afternoon packing. My husband and I went around in the mornings and after we'd seen the house and got boxes or more boxes, and we packed up the kitchen and the lounge, and most of the linen cupboard, all packed, ready to start moving in the morning when she gets the key. And my son-in-law will move the heavy stuff when he either gets home from work tomorrow night, or depending on the day he's had, or on Saturday. So she'll be all moved in this weekend, so that is cool. Okay, then there's my bits of paper. I don't know if you can see, they're quite shimmery. Right, so that was number 4. Give it another sort of twist around. Add dimension. All right. I am back, and I have got a couple of swirls here that I've been given in Happy Mail, and I think I'm going to put those down as my dimension. Of course, something's going to come along just to completely stuff it up. We realise this, but now, yeah, this is what we want. Some matte gel, and I think I'll put it on the back of a little bit at a time, put it on the back of the cutouts rather than all over the page. Seems like a good idea to me. Right. It can just go right down there. Quite cool. Right. This is what I'm doing. Move that around so we can get it on a just getting little bits. Whoops, I'm going to rip it. Be sure that's all be okay. Right, and we will put that right there. Whoops, stuck to my finger. Right. Scrape that back into my container because we're getting a bit low. Right, well, it's looking cool. And of course something will come along. What was that? 2, 4, 5. Use punchinella. Right, I've got punchinella hanging right here. So, what are we going to use with that? Be thinking we might use some bronze, and that one's bronze. And a little bit left in this one still. Yep. And a little bit of sponge. And yeah, well, that's better. That's not, that was horrible. Wipe some of that off. See if it makes any difference. Not much, but there we are. We've done some bronze. Don't know if that was a great idea. But it's done now. Right, that was 2, 4, 6. Put that away, and we will just turn around. Add hearts. Well, now what did I do with those? I was playing around with hearts a couple of days ago. What did I do with them? Right. Well, we don't want the red ones for a start, but look at that. Or that. I wonder, they are very big, aren't they? We'll just put one down. And that one's a blackish one. It's a shorter one. Got a little one here. Take that one away. We could have this one here. This one just here. And that one just there. Like that. We could have that, like that. I think I like this. I'm going to put that there. Under or over. Take that up there a bit and put that like that, I think. Do we need any more? We could cut these ones down. Not sure about that. Those ones all out of the road. It's amazing the things you play with and then it turns up. Paper everywhere. Right, we'll just move that over that way a bit. And we will just glue these down with a glue stick. So I'm a bit physically tired tonight after all that packing. But at least the place is not going to be upheavaled for weeks on end. And they don't have the stress of having to hope that a place comes up for them. Right. Right, we have added hearts. All right, now that was 7. Take one from the front. Add diamond. Oh, really? Right, I'm back again and I've decided that I am going to carry on with the stencil theme. And we're going to use peacock pearl, and we're just going to add a few diamonds. Not many because they're big diamonds. I don't have a cool. 3, 4, and where am I going to put the next one? Down here or up here? Up here, I think. Or, no, right here. Five. Maybe we'll have some more. 6, and right up here. All the rest of that paint used. 7. Right. I'm quite happy with that. Just another layer. Get that out of the road. Right, that was 2, 4, 6, 8. Add paint with edge of store card. I have tons and tons of store cards or gold cards or shop cards around. So what am I going to do? I think I might use some, should I use white? Have a little look at that. Oops. Oops. I don't want too much. Right. Right. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, okay, we're going to leave it at that. Right, that was 9. Number 10. Cross your fingers that this one doesn't completely stuff it up. Use coloured pencils. Maybe do a blue. Just going to use a blue. Do a little bit of Right. Just go over. Right. Just try not to completely put my fingers in the white paint, which I did. Okay. A little bit of water and see if we can just want it to be too wet. Okay, that'd be enough using pencils. That is our 10, and you all know me, I like to do a border around it, so I use a wild card. Let's see if I can find a pencil. Right, I mean a black pen. We have a paper pen. Fine is what this is. Right. Not doing too bad. I don't want to talk too soon because I'm sure to go across the page at some stage. Or too thick, or alright. Well, thought the sticks were rather kind today. Right. Next, and the date is the 17th. The 17th of the 2nd, 22. Right. And that's how my page turned out. And I'm actually quite pleased with it. So thank you for being with, excuse me. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.